Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today for volunteer webinar. My name is Abhishek and I'm the marketing and fundraising assistant here at Community Clothing Assistance. So let's take a look at agenda for today. In today's webinar, we will be covering about community clothing assistance, who can volunteer, placement types, areas volunteers are needed, category of projects, area of training and CCA team, placement types, benefits of volunteering, testimonial, and lastly, how to contact us. Let's begin with about community clothing assistance. Community Clothing Assistance, CCA, is a not-for-profit charity that provides clothing assistance for those in need through a variety of programs. The mission is to assist in the relief of poverty among families and people in crisis, with an emphasis on community-supported clothing assistance programs. And the vision is to build a stronger community by providing support and hope to those who struggle. And our values are community, dignity, and hope. So let's take a look at who can volunteer at Community Clothing Assistance. Individuals who want to build basic skills, co-ops who are seeking for career skills, and interns who want to build advanced skills. So there are two types of placement at Community Clothing Assistance, paid and non-paid. So let's take a look at non-paid. For public, all volunteers who are looking for job skills can apply. Co-op for non-paid, high school, college, and other institution students looking for short-term placement, interns, students who are looking for job skills, and high school students who are looking for 40 hours of needed placement. Let's take a look at paid or salary supported placement. For public, HOW program, which is hands-on work partnered with employment services. For co-ops, partnered with school institutions or employment services. Interns, partnered with school institutions or employment services. And lastly, high school, which is from HOW program or partnered with employment services. Let's take a look at category of projects, which are divided in three categories: volunteer, co-op, and interns. Let's take a look at volunteer. In volunteer, it is usually short-term placement or limited hours per week. Example, 3 hours twice a week. Second, helping with the best fitted project to their knowledge. Projects are available in the operation and office. Many volunteers are from high school and other job training and employment institutions. And lastly, volunteers from walk-in are welcome as well. So now let's take a look at co-op. Co-op is usually short and longer placements. Example, from 1 to 8 weeks. Projects are based on education and the person's needs. Mid-education and graduates from colleges and universities are welcomed. Projects are longer and more challenging. Projects are part of students' portfolio. Referral letter and other support is available. Let's take a look at interns now. Interns include all who are interested in a serious career development. Example, 26 to 52 weeks of training. Intern position placement is in a one category or study or graduation diploma. Interns work in advanced projects, encompasses long-term teamwork with a long-term project development. Often the charity offers a third-party contract with support salary. And lastly, the intern gets a basic to advanced training. This is based on the candidate's ability. Let's take a look at areas where volunteers are needed. You can come back and check this screen out later, as it includes a lot of sections such as tagging clothing, hanging clothing, checking electronics, clean floors, working with event cards and packaging bags, etc. So this is our mentor team. Eva Gulbanovich, she is the executive director. Jazz, she is customer service supervisor. Sudha, she is donation and sorting supervisor. This is me, Abhishek, marketing and fundraising assistant. So let's take a look at placement of volunteer. So basic operations include helping with donations, sorting, tagging, pricing, helping with the cleaning procedures and other basic routines. Merchandising is a little more advanced help, including working with merchandising on the floor, placing incoming products and placing on the shelf, etc. Office procedures. Our basic office procedures include scanning, copying database input to the system, research, preparing outgoing mails, printing, and organizing office inventory. Let's take a look at HR safety and HR safety, marketing, and IT. These very professional tasks are involved with the organization's projects such as HR recruiting, HR and safety policies, advertising, social networking, digital and programming tasks, etc. Community fundraising. The organization's sustainability is a major objective, and fundraising training includes the financial focus of the well-being of the organization. Many tactics are undertaken. Let's take a look at what are the benefits of volunteering. Helps to grow your professional network, builds job-related skills and enhances your resume, increases your social interaction, provides necessary support to combat depression and grow self-confidence, helps you stay physically healthy, gain a sense of achievement, enhances your resume with skills and experience in areas of your personal interest, gives you the opportunity to try something new, allows you to be a part of your community through your services to others, gain a sense of achievement, and lastly, learn about issues that your community faces and ways of overcoming them. So let's take a look at testimonial from one of our volunteers at Community Clothing Assistance, Nikki. Nikki says, volunteering sets a good example for our children. Quamper does so much for students. I just feel this is my way of giving back. So for volunteering, you can contact us at 404 North Main Street, Thunder Bay, Ontario. Our contact number is 807-474-3583. Admin, you can email us at admin@clothingassistance.com or visit us at communityclothingassistance.com. Our hours of operation are Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.